A bu ma bière dans un grand verre en caoutchouc. Comme un indien dans son igloo. Ça plane.
Hey YouTube, hey vinyl community, it's LJ, and I'm here to do a thread response to MrHofFame's 1,331 subscribers thread. MrHofFame, Brandon, first and foremost, and if you're not tired of hearing this already, congratulations, brother, on getting that many subscribers. And I honestly believe and feel, I'm not on the receiving end of any of your comments, but that's 1,331 plus people that genuinely have an interest in hearing what you have to say, what you have to show, and what you have to share. Without question, you're a pillar in the vinyl community. Just a tremendous person, not only with a vast collection, but Brandon, just so much to share, and you brought just a tremendous wealth of great ideas, knowledge, and enthusiasm to the vinyl community, and truly, along with a few key other, pillars, just truly shaped the vinyl community into what many of us enjoy today. And it is full of amazing members that all, stand on their own and have their own interest, and all offer and contribute to such a great degree. But you were really, truly one of the first ones that got out there and started doing it. And for anyone that goes back and watches your first video, as I have many times, it's just to see where it was and what it became is phenomenal. And that you had the courage to keep it going, you know what I mean, when there just wasn't that many people out there doing it, a couple, and you just kept going. That's awesome. So Brandon, 1,331 well-deserved subscribers. I truly feel it should be triple that, and I honestly hope you never stop. I really do. Everybody here needs you and is better for having you here. So, great question. Pick 5 videos. This was really cool. So the only way I could go about doing this was to just, and I think in your own response, you did the same. Said the first 5 that come to mind. There's so many videos I watch, so many people I just love and respect. It's amazing. So I made some quick notes. See them? These were the first 5 that came to mind when I said, oh, memorable videos from just this past year. And there's so many. And watching some of the responses, so many of great ones have been named. So I'm going to run through these quickly for everybody. And I decided I would try to insert a clip of the video that I'm talking about to give people kind of a point of reference to honor the person that shot it. So, anybody that I name, I truly hope you don't feel offended. We all have thicker skin than that. If I use a clip of your video to bring memory back to that video, or even bring an audience to that video, to someone that may have missed it and had joined the vinyl community since then, or what have you, it's truly meant to honor, absolutely honor the person that shot that video. So please don't be offended. And if for any reason you are, as EarlofSuave would say, whatever, message me, I'll take it down. And for anyone I don't name, God, please don't ever feel shunned. I truly love you all. All of you have such a tremendously special place for me. And this was just the first 5 that came to mind. Given a night and a pen, I could have come up with dozens. So, right onto it. First one that came to mind. Hi YouTube, Jonas from Sweden. Jonas. SublimMedia. I'm going to put links to all these in the comments box below. Jonas, always very calm, cool, very collected, very there. Just before the holidays, Jonas got a cold and a fever and was sick and was watching videos from bed. And the month of videos in December for Jonas was like, you could see the poor guy starting to get sick, be sick, and still shooting videos with a fever. I don't know how he did it. And then starting to feel better. So he shot a video the day after Christmas, and it was called the Best of 2011 video. I'm looking at my notes. Not without company, so the usually calm and collected and cool Jonas gets a little company and has finally kind of just had enough. Here it is, check it out.
So let's start with the most missed members. Shit, there's a fly here. So, fuck it. Go celebrate Christmas, fucker.
I must have rewound that video 50 times. I was just howling, laughing out loud. Jonas is usually so calm and cool and collected, and this fly just got the best of him. And there was another video a couple of days later where that same damn fly was still flying around. So Jonas just gold. I mean, you had me rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off. Second one that came to mind was EarlofSuave, Jimmy. What a fantastic, fantastic guy. I just love what Jimmy has to say and the way he has to say it. And I think a lot of people's favorites, Jimmy was the first video I watched months and months and months ago of yours, was follow this blue cord, right? And of course, we all know where it led. So here, watch this quick clip. Again, gold. A video I must have watched just dozens of times. Just an uproariously phenomenal way to just keep it fresh and keep it real. And anything that's come since then, Jimmy, you never disappoint. Just amazing. And I know many people, just from listening, feel that way. Tremendous. Third and fourth, on a bit of a different note, you know, not as humorous. Third was GlassOrchidAftermath, and that's, you know, Mark and Sam, for those that know them. Two absolutely upstanding, just tremendous members of the vinyl community. Two tremendous friends that, you know, my wife and I communicate with via text and phone and sending music to each other. I love Mark and Sam, I really do. So Mark set about the 30-day vinyl challenge, and the goal of that challenge was to stop buying records for 30 days. This is a challenge I noted also SublimMedia, Jonas, attempted, and I believe Grecian Thunder, Andreas, may have taken this on as well. So Mark set about to do this, and he wasn't going to buy any records. And actually maybe thin out his collection. He was going to listen to some of what he had, and instead of saying, here's what I bought, every day he was going to say, here's a record from my collection, let's talk about it. A tremendous idea, and I vowed to be right there with him, for him, each day, and watch what he had to say and comment if it was the only video I watched that day. I wanted to support Mark in that effort. And I did, and Mark made it. And it was round about day 14 that, you know, it was kind of like I kept commenting, not only asking him when he was going to show Grand Funk Railroad, but that it was kind of like watching the Blair Witch Project. You know what I mean? You head into the woods all gung-ho, and halfway through, well, take a look.
All right, day 14. Made it 2 whole weeks without record shopping, and I just wanted to, I guess, really kind of talk about a few things. Well, here's day 13 for you there. You know how the drill works. You click on it, you can listen to yesterday's. Today we'll get a little personal on this one. I guess this is going to be a longer one. I have a little bit of time. I really don't have any time to do this right now, but I'm going to spend more time doing this because it's just, I'm going to be honest with you, the last 14 days, I mean, it's been fairly rough.
So it did prove to be difficult, but do you know what? For all that, that was when it was needed most, and I think, if I remember right, I sent Mark a personal message, and I'm just hang in there, we got your back. And I know a lot of people did, and a lot of people followed that thread, and Mark, I want to thank you for bringing one of the coolest ideas to you know, to the vinyl community. That was just an amazing way to introvert and go into your collection and really just enjoy it and share it. So that was phenomenal. And Mark did make it to the finish line too, and that was fantastic. So Mark, great job. Fourth was Dereck Vaughn. Of all people to do his first thread with 400 odd videos under his belt out there in our Western United States, Dereck does his first thread. And it's kind of, you know, what is a record? Dereck, I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly, but what does a record mean to you? How has it changed your life? How has music in particular changed your life? So I shot a heartfelt response, really open up for this vinyl community and let people in. And another vinyl community member that I love dearly is my brother, Lazerrus. And you know, Lazerrus and I just run in a parallel, and he's such a phenomenal guy. And out of the blue, you know, Lazerrus, as did I, kind of grabbed the torch and said, okay, you want to know more about me? Let's go. So he shot this video and talked about himself personally. But as most of us do, there was background music. And what Laz used for background music, it was just a type of instrumental music. And I don't think he realized it had gotten as loud as it did in the background. And the way the whole thing panned out was just crazy. Watch this.
One thing that this album taught me is that, you know, you can overcome it. You can tear it down. You can tear down that wall. And you can recognize going forward what could be new bricks in your wall.
So just from that end clip, you can see he's talking openly and personally about himself. And this music is just creeping up on him, creeping up until it's like right in your fucking face. And it's like, whoa, bam, and it just plays out like this. Stanley Kubrick could have directed that video. It was just that cool. So I mean, if you gotta share, you might as well share with a bang. And Laz, but I must have watched that video 3 or 4 times. It was just so cool. Definitely one that sticks out in my mind. And the fifth, right down here on the bottom that I thought of was Mr. Hall of Fame. It's one of Brandon's videos. And this one is Vinyl Community thread number 1. This must have been maybe 5 or 6 months ago. Mr. Hall of Fame, Brandon, you posted a video, and well, here, check out a clip. We'll let the video speak for itself.
I put up that video and got a lot of good questions in there, and I thought tonight I would just pick out maybe 6 or 7 of those questions and kind of do the first vinyl community thread, if you will. Matter of fact, that's probably what I labeled as vinyl community thread. So some really good stuff there. In terms of what I'm playing in the background, I always want to make sure I do that. Motorhead, No Sleep at All. This is basically a live LP. Just picked this up like an hour or so ago, which is really nice. So that's that.
So on the surface, nothing too special. He's not doing anything crazy. He doesn't have Kiss makeup. It's not nuts or over the top. But what it was, I think we all watch each other's videos and we get a lot out of them and we enjoy each other's company. But there's that moment, I think, when you just connect with someone. And in Brandon, that was the night that I think, for as many of your videos that I had watched, whatever, that was the night that I connected with you, I felt. And you know what it was? It was a guy that you can listen to, that you can trust, that was just chilling out, talking. And that was still in your first location, right? And then we all know you've moved a couple of times since then, and that was one of the last few in that first location. And just here was a guy that was just going to sit down with you on a Friday night, a Saturday night, and just chat. You know, in that video, I don't know why, Brandon, I can't even explain it. It just resonated with me to a degree that I picked up my own copy, which shame on me for not having. I've just never been a live album fan. Picked up my own copy, and every time I listen to this, and if you've been listening, it's in the background. It's just, it's a tribute to that video, you know, Brandon, and it's a tribute to you. So I want to thank you for that. In addition to the things that I mentioned in the beginning and had already thanked you for, I want to thank you for shooting that video. You know, just sitting down, being real. It was kind of like a friend bought an album, came over, sat down, and just chilled out, chatted, and listened to the music. And that's what it's all about, right? Sharing, being friends, and just chilling out and relaxing with each other. And that was the night that I clicked and connected with you. So again, Mr. Hall of Fame, congratulations, cue music for Mr. Hall of Fame. You truly deserve 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times more subscribers as you have. And the more people that find out about and turn on to the vinyl community, they'll come, brother, no question. Well deserved. Thanks to everyone that shot those videos, for making them possible, for sharing, for caring, and just for the VC being the great place that it is. And Brandon, thank you for the idea for this thread. Amazing, man. Alright guys, I'm out. Talk to you soon. Ciao.